Yeah, so this should be about the fifth or sixth video in this series. Yeah, so what we are basically doing here is intent-based scraping and lead generation and also reaching out to the decision makers. So I'll be showing you how to get the decision makers from this job posting. So you can see I'm extracting it every 24 hours. We have about 2,200 leads, or should I say job posting. So you can see my search query sales. I had to use Boolean search to exclude some recruitment companies that post a lot since those are not my target. So this is the list, as you can see. This is the list of I already ran it wouldn't come with the first name, last name, or the email address of the CEO, no. This is how it comes. You get the job title, the company name, website, you get the LinkedIn URL, you get the employee count, then you don't get first name, last name, email, but we need the first name, last name, and the email address of a decision maker, right? So we can be able to send our bulk emails, like you can see, our instantly personalized emails, right? So the process of enriching those the emails, sorry, the process of enriching the job postings, right? It starts with this. You can see this is the same Google Sheets I'm reading. So I read the Google Sheets. I check for um I get the dates. So in production or in a real scenario, this I'll just put now today's date, which will be 18th. I'll just change this to now. So it will keep on like a scenario like this is supposed to be running once a day, right? It checks the new leads that have been added to our Google Sheet from our scraping, right? And it checks the ones that doesn't have a first name, and it also checks the one that has a company website. So it does relevance AI. So what am I using the relevance AI for? I'm using this relevance AI. It has tools and agents, right? I'm using relevance AI to search the internet, right? I'm just searching the internet for what do I call it? I'm searching the internet for who is the CEO of so company, right? So I want to click on this, but okay, let me see it. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm going to be rotating this API key, right? I didn't want to click on this initially because of the API key, but I've done that, so I'll just rotate it. So this is the search query, company name. You can see what this search query is just doing is I want to get the CEO of company name. If you check here, you would see company name Engage Partners Inc. What's this um data manipulation here is doing is I just want to get the domain from the company website, right? So we are going to be having something like, let me just show you. Search query CEO of propeltogether.com, right? So me sending this information to the tool gives me better data. So this is just doing a basic Google search, right? SEP search, right? Google SEP search. So what this next module does is it gets the CEO name. I say who is the CEO of this company. I give it the company description for a little context. Then I give it the data from the relevance AI tool, right? That's the data from the Google search. So the model I'm using here is Gemini Pro. So what Gemini Pro will do is check through all the data, the the Google search, and give me the CEO's name, right? So that's what it does here. It gives me the CEO name, Nicola Sharp, then atio.com. Then what it does, it writes it back to this Google Sheets. It's going to upload the Google Sheets. It's going to update the name. So with the row number, it's going to get the first name and last name. So since this Google Sheets didn't come with the first name and last name, we've Googled it, right? And we've used AI, which is Gemini Pro to you can actually use any model, but I found out Gemini 1.5 Pro was the most efficient. That the pricing and the results were great. Some other models were too expensive and sometimes less accurate. So this gets me the CEO. So out of the 100 I searched, it got about 97 of the CEOs, right? And it update the first name, last name. So now we don't have the email address. That is where Datagma comes in. So Datagma is an alternative for Find Email or any email finder or other email finding services, but I found Datagma to be the best at this price point, right? Like with about $50, it gives me 3,000 credits. In which, if I'm to use Find Email, I need 5,000 credits should be like $99 or so. So that's more expensive, right? So, but Datagma, I tested Finding Email and others, but Datagma happens to give me better emails. So I just give it the full name, that's the CEO full name and the company domain. You see why we need the CEO full name, then the company then the company domain, then it spits out emails. These emails are literally gold because we need to reach out to these CEOs, right? We are the emails, sorry. Let me just so it gives us the emails of each. Some results don't return an email. So even at that, I still use Million Verifier to verify my leads. So if you don't know Million Verifier, this is Million Verifier. I still use it to verify the email. So I'm doing a double verification, right? Most email finding services will tell you, oh, their emails are already 100% verified, but you still have to verify it, right? Because out of 55 emails they gave me, 47 were very good. And what's the difference between that? Eight of the emails were bad or catch all. So we want to reduce our bounce rate as much as possible. That's why I'm doing this double verification. So now at this point, we have the emails and we have the CEO full names. We now go ahead to write the email we will be sending we write the email we are going to be sending out, right? So, but before that, we are going to clean the company name. You can see the way some of these companies come. Let me show you example. Sorry. You can see the way some of these company names are. I'll just give you an example. Homeland LLC. So we don't want to be, when we are reaching out to them, we don't want to say, hello, John, or hello, Tiffany. We know you're the CEO of Homeland LLC. It's better with, hello, Tiffany. Oh, we are reaching out on behalf of your company, Homeland. Instead of Homeland LLC, we just want to get Homeland, right? So that is what we are cleaning the company name for. So we say normalize the company name and just return the company name, that's the first noun without those extra. So I'm using Open Router here because I can easily switch between models, right? That's why I love using Open Router. I can easily switch between all the models available to quickly test it. But for this, I'm using Claude 3.7 Sonnet. So I'm using another Claude model here because I have some credits on Claude. So I'm using this to clean the job titles. So we also need to clean the job title. So if it comes in as business development analyst, or take for instance account manager inside sales, so you're just going to write account manager, right? So our emails would look more human because we are removing the parts that make it look robotic, right? We are just calling the job name like the popular names, right? So clean job titles, we generate wins. So I'm just using the company description here to generate wins, right? And generate a PS line, then we add it to instantly. So let me show you how those emails look like. So take for instance for this, um, let me just go to my sequences. So hello Sean, congrats on building. So this is the wins. Congrats on building at Atla, Atlanta's consulting powerhouse. Matching talent with culture drives lasting success. So then I put my own copyright. Then I put the call to action. Is this what a 10 minutes chat this week? Then I put the PS line. PS, really impressed by how Pareto matches skills perfectly. So Pareto should be the name of this company. Yeah, company name Pareto. So I'm sure it should have been Pareto Inc. or Pareto LLC, right? So I also put, I hope you're doing well. I came across Pareto's job posting. You see, if I didn't clean this company name, it would be reading something like Pareto Inc.'s job posting, and they would know, this guy is obviously using automation, right? But them just seeing Pareto's job posting, for account executive on LinkedIn. This looks like I actually sat down to write it out myself because the email is well cleaned, right, and all. So this is just a short video. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'll be stopping the video here. So I've just showed you the process end to end. If you have any questions on any of this process, you can just reach out to me. But what this process does is it's going to make sure we get leads coming in every day, right? It's automating the entire lead generation process and the sending process and the personalization process. So everything is automated using automation and AI. So yeah, that's it.